Welcome to vlog number 4. Play the intro. Welcome everybody, and to start off today we've got some exciting news and we are off to 2 places. But before I share the details, I'm off to the shop to grab part 1 of the vlog. Okay, so the exciting news today is that, as we all know, this channel is very new and I think I only have 1 subscriber. I think I know who that is, and to who that person is, thank you very much. But I want to get the subscriptions up. So in order to do that, I am offering a competition. I am offering the top 3 people to get me to 1,000 subscribers will get one iTunes gift card. Yes, they're only $20 gift cards, but if you can do it, if we can get to 1,000, I will give those 3 cards away. So this is how we're going to do it. Whoever you get to subscribe to my channel, they must leave a comment down below with your name on there. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will go through, count up all the people, and then match that with the subscriptions, and if it's good, those 3 people will win the gift cards. That's simple. So let's get to that 1,000 subs. So the second part of today's vlog, we are going to go to 2 places. The first one being the Yatala or Beanley Drive-In, and the second place will be the Yatala Pies. Both of these have history to my family, and I will talk about that when we get there.
A few moments later.
So here we are at the Yatala Drive-In, or the Beanley Drive-In. Now, as you can tell, it's quite noisy out here. This road is a bit of an industrial area road, so there's quite a few cars and trucks that come past. So I'll try and be as loud as I can when those trucks come past, which is right now. Now, I'm lucky enough to hear today there must be someone here, so they've opened the exit gate up, so I'm just inside the exit gate. Hopefully no one chews me out. But when looking up the history of this place, there wasn't a lot that I could find on it, and I really would like to come back and talk to someone about the drive-in here, because it is Brisbane's only drive-in that's left. So if you are here from overseas, definitely come down and see it. It's actually quite a nostalgic place, and I would love to do some filming from inside. Maybe one time I'll come here just to watch a movie, and we'll get to film on the inside. But I'd prefer to do it when no one's here and actually talk to someone who's been here for quite some time. So they have 3 screens here. One usually plays kids movies and the other 2 will play the adult movies. And they haven't always had 3 screens here. They've only had 2, I believe, and maybe even 1 when it first opened. It did open in 1969, which isn't that old, but it actually has a nice 50s feel to it here. So I'll walk down further in a second and show you the entrance gate, and that will give you a little bit of a better view, but maybe I can sneak in a little bit further and take a bit more of a shot from inside here. So I'll just quickly try and do that. I don't want to I don't want to annoy anyone, and so if you have a look up the back there, that is the second screen, and then further behind that there's a 3rd screen. I think there's quite a few cars that can be handled here, and it's actually quite a popular place. That is the 50 Styles Cafe here. They have some pretty good food here. It's very much hot dogs, hot chips, that kind of thing, but definitely has a nice feel to it here. Okay, back in the car where it's a little bit more quiet. I do apologize for that. I did not think it would be that busy here. It is a Saturday, but clearly there is, I believe there's a tip down the road, and there is a lot of industrial stuff down the road. So when you do come here at night, it's a lot, there's nowhere near as much traffic as that. But we are now headed off to Yatala Pies, and we're going to go Yatala Pie and talk about some history about Yatala Pie. Hopefully the sound was enough for me to catch it, but I might do some overdub if it doesn't catch the sound down there. It was pretty noisy at times. So we've made it to Yatala Pies. It is literally a 2-minute drive from the drive-in. Now, to talk about the history of Yatala Pies and what it has to do with my family. So, Yatala Pies has been around for 130 years, which is quite a long time. It doesn't advertise as it says on its website. It is pretty much here by word of mouth. They have been around a long time. I knew about Yatala Pies as a kid. It is a very popular place. I just looked at the drive-through, and yes, that's right, they have drive-through pies. It is 15 cars deep. So it is a very popular place. It has good pies. Lots of people swear by them. And it is definitely a Queensland icon. If you do come to Queensland, you must go and get a Yatala pie. It is just something that you have to do. It is definitely a part of the history here. Now, what does it have to do with my family? Well, in World War II, my grandfather was a part of the armed forces. He was in the army, and my family is originally from Beenleigh. So my grandfather's father moved here from England. I believe he was a 10-pound pom. I would have to double check that. They lived in Beenleigh, so clearly Yatala Pies, being quite close to Beenleigh, is where they would go to get pies and where they would hang out. This was kind of like the hangout spot in the 40s. Now, while my grandfather was hanging out here, the legend goes that he met his wife, my grandmother, at Yatala Pies. So if Yatala Pies didn't exist, I wouldn't exist. So I really wanted to film inside there and just show you inside the pie shop, but there was quite a few people in there, so I didn't want to put anyone else off. It's pretty nostalgic. It's pretty fast paced too. They've got social distancing happening, which is great, and I will show you this monstrosity of a pie in a second.
A few moments later.
So as you can see, that is about as much as I can eat of that. I'm quite full now. So one of the weird things about when you have gastric sleeve surgery is that if you eat a little bit more than what you kind of can, you tend to get a bit of indigestion. So when I was at Yatala Pies, I tried to do a bit more vlogging, but I was hiccup and burping quite a bit. No one wants to see that on the vlog. Yeah, no one wants to see that on the vlog. It's and it's not good for continuity either. I have enough trouble with that as it is. So yeah, if you are considering getting gastric sleeve surgery, there are some downsides, not major ones. That one being one, you get to a point where you kind of feel full, and then you have one more bite of whatever it is, and then suddenly you're instantly extremely full. It's gotten better over the last 3 or 4 months for me, but once you have that first 3 months, you cannot eat very much at all, and it lasts about 2 to 3 hours. So that is one of the downsides, but really, is it a downside? No, it's just you have to know where your limit is, and then once you hit that limit, you kind of have to stop, even if you still feel a little bit hungry. Which you do, you still feel that little bit hungry, and then you have that other bite, and then you think, oh, why did I have that bite? That was silly. But back onto the Yatala Pies, I was going to say there is quite a few things around that area. So if you have a look in some of my shots, there is the DJR Penske racing team there that has a warehouse there, and it's where they do all their race cars, and they have a bit of history there. I will eventually do that one day. It's not high on the priority list. You know, there's not a lot of V8 supercar fans across the world, only pretty much in Australia, but it is a bit of history there. As well as I'd like to go back to Yatala Pies when it's not so busy, so I can show you the inside of it. And like I said at the drive-in, I'd like to actually go inside and show everyone inside the drive-in. It's a pretty cool place. It's got some old memorabilia in there, and it's definitely Yatala Pies. I mean, you may not, if you're coming to Australia, you may not get a chance to go to the drive-in, but definitely if you get a chance, 30 minutes outside of Brisbane, maybe 40. Go to Yatala Pies, get yourself a Yatala Pie. It's been there 130 years. It's worth it. And remember, without it, I wouldn't be here. So that will end another vlog of OzBoomer's life and travel vlog. Now, I really want to get to that 1,000 subscribers. Do not forget those 3 iTunes gift cards that I have to the top 3 people who gets me subscribers, who gets the most subscribers for me. I will mail them out to you. So let's get to that 1,000 subs.